Greetings, my friends. I'm Andrea, astrologer, and welcome to this new weekly update. And we are in October already, and we already saw some pump. I will cover the week from October 6th to October 12th, and now I filmed this on October 2nd, and we are basically before the Venus-Uranus alignment, which is bearish and volatile. So let's see what happens. But until now, we do have a nice pump going forward. Now, do we get also other bearish vibes next week? Yes, it's a Venus-Saturn conjunction in the BTC horoscope. So in this chaos, so to speak, also on the macro side with the delay of job data due to the government shutdown in the US. Let's see what we can expect and how can we find still some hidden gems in the next week. Before I start, I would like to say that on Patreon we do have a lot of detail about the price action now in all tiers from silver to platinum. We do have a new tier called rose gold, where you have also the macro part, which is very detailed, and Bitcoin and the US indices, including the gold and silver index 6AU, have more information than the other assets. Also, we do have 10% rebate for all members for all products, basically, including the BTC hour by hour for the week and for the month. And we do have also 20% rebate for the rose gold and platinum tiers for products that are over $150 in price. So worthwhile to check out, have a look. A friendly reminder, we have really a bullish wave right now, but this doesn't mean that our warning regarding the weekends is not valid anymore. It is because during the weekends usually we don't have transaction volume, so it's important to have a look at the astrology of the previous weekend. In this case it would be the 4th and the 5th of October in order to see what mixed influence would come on Monday and Tuesday. Thank you. Monday, October 6th, we start the week in full force astrologically with 3 day level aspects, except in the Bitcoin horoscope we have 2 bearish and 1 bullish, so let's look at them. Mercury square Jupiter. This is the first aspect of the day. They are in chronological order. Again, we talk about the UTC time zone. We might have disturbing news, and this can temporarily decrease the BTC market cap even, because this points towards Jupiter. And then we have Sun square Sun, which is a tension connected to politics, which can also affect the price negatively for the day. And then we have the bullish aspect, which is Mercury trine Venus, and this signals recovery for Bitcoin in the second part of the day. It is a question how mixed this will be with the weekend influences, but basically these are the energies active at day level on Monday. And I think especially the recovery might be also felt on Tuesday. Tuesday, October 7th, the day gets even busier astrologically at day level with 4 aspects, which are the following. First of all, we do have a Venus sextile Lilith, which is a global bullish aspect affecting all financial markets and acting as a trigger for price increase due to enhanced risk appetite, which is really fueled by Lilith. Venus conjunct Saturn, the second one, this is the bearish aspect in the BTC chart that I mentioned in the beginning, and this shows some constraints and delays which can affect price negatively. Then we do have Mercury sextile Pluto in the BTC chart, and this can point towards institutional money flowing into Bitcoin and crypto in general, as we know that Bitcoin moves affect in general the whole market. Then we do have a global aspect, the last one for the day, Mercury square Pluto. There is still some news tempering down the amount of money poured into ETFs, for example, because Pluto has to deal with big money. It could be also some banks that are affected in some way. So this is basically the landscape of the last part of the day. Wednesday, October 8th, we reached the midweek, and the flow of happenings slows down a bit, but nevertheless, this is the most important aspect, I would say, for the whole quarter. So I talk here general level with Venus sextile Jupiter. This is a global aspect, which is actually a trigger for the bullishness of Q4 in general, according to the market cycle. So this will affect also markets, fiat markets as well, so currencies in general, and of course crypto, which is ruled by Venus. So in general, Venus being a significant of money and price really shows the fact that we will have an expansion towards it until the end of the year, while this influence is really strongly activated. So it's important, this will be in the background also for the week. This means that the drops should be diminished. We will need to see the actual volume, of course, but that would be the idea. And we do have also a bearish aspect for the day, which is a short-term aspect, Mercury square Mercury in the BTC horoscope. And this can show either some news that would really delay things and the development, so things will not go so fast as we want, despite of other good news that can be associated with Jupiter-Venus sextile. But it can talk also about some reduced trading activity for whatever reason. So this is what can we expect for the mid of the week. Thursday, October 9th, we don't have any day level aspect except neither in the global astrology nor in the Bitcoin horoscope for the day, but we do have everything detailed for you in the BTC hour by hour, which is either for the weekly, and this is really with 10% rebate for Patreon subscribers. So consider that if you are interested, and we do have also the monthly version of the BTC hour by hour, which is really subject to 10% discount for the silver and gold tier, and it is 20% discount for the rose gold and platinum tiers. Friday, October 10th, we do have a bullish aspect at day level in the BTC horoscope, which is Mercury sextile Mars. This talks about enhanced trading activity and really pushing more fuel into the price action. It could be also good news triggering it. So overall, this is a positive day. Saturday, October 11th, we do have a global aspect affecting all markets, which is Venus opposed Saturn. This talks about diminishing prices in regards to Venus-related financial assets, which are currencies and cryptocurrencies especially. So in general, we can expect some turbulence today. And you can look also last week on Saturday. It was similar, but we had a Venus-Uranus related opposition that really happened, and of course it is weekend. We don't know how the transaction volume will play out, but have it in mind even for the previous day, I would say, because this is a matter of how Saturn would kick in. I think we do have quite speedy development in terms of results, although Saturn is quite well known for delays. Sunday, October 12th, we do have a Mars sextile Sun, which is bullish in the BTC horoscope at day level, and it is really an aspect that can induce fluctuations, so be aware of this, but in general it should go up. If we have transaction volume, then we can see some action on Sunday. But then in the second part of the day, Mercury squares the BTC ascendant, which is bearish. It is not that strong like the other aspect in terms of its astro influence, but it might really trigger some correction if we have an increase in transaction volume, which usually happens at the end of the weekend. As always, I would like to tell you that it's important to take these astrological events on Saturday and Sunday in account for the next week, actually, because usually we don't have transaction volume during the weekend. Now it's October 2nd, but let's see where we are. So we see on the weekly chart for Bitcoin a strong, quite bullish engulfing. I'd say not perfect because of the week, but it is really promising, looking towards a close on the previous highs, 123.24, even 124k. That would be possible. I don't think it will happen this week though. I have this idea. It's also important to see if we cross 119,700 something, because currently we are at 118,640. So this means that we got a full candles on a week that was closed around the 119.20. So I think this level should be validated at first and passed, and then we can look forward to seeing the previous highs reached. Thank you so much for your time and attention, for liking and subscribing. I highly appreciate that. It helps the channel. And until next time, be joyful. See you.